Torgbi Wezo.
Torgbi Akaba Andrelia to Anyako Lamiadomi.
Torgbi Wezo.
Torgbi Agamachu Analia to Anyako.
Torgbi Wezo.
Nenamakenya Torgbi Kosegi Analia to Anyako.
Torgbi Wezo.
Torgbi Fianyo Dukuli Atipo Atolia to Anyako.
Torgbi Wezo.
Torgbi Dodala Atolia to Chiama. Ala Miadoma.
Torgbi Wezo.
Mama Lowe Atolia to Anyako. Yaha ala Miadomi.
Torgbi Wezo.
Nanyaba Yaya Gayim Yamabu Wadoga Vaha. Yagadaga Afia Gakamia Ida Wanaji. Mafia Neketa Mutwa Abo Ikabamyaho Bubuto Wisdom. Sada Klasipa.
Yeko Klasipa. Azalo!
Ejenya Joma Legba. Ejimika Aro Jima Mia Joma. Miegre na mba mi chiawoga. Kamie we. Wira enyaya miegbloro tefavo holele holele. Enyaya miegbloro tefavo holele. Holele holele holele. Holele holele holele. Enyaya miegbloro tefavo holele. Olorio. Torgbi Chairman. Torgbi Mamao, Minister of Works, Housing and Water Resources, Honorable Kenneth Gilbert Ajay, Minister, the Regional Minister, Honorable James Gunu, my hard-working Member of Parliament, Honorable Kwame Jijoli Gakwe, the Chief Executive Officer of Community Water Sanitation Agency, Honorable Vincent Kwagbengu, distinguished guests, Honorable Assembly members, heads of various departments and agencies, prominent citizens of Anyako-Konu and Seva, some of whom spearheaded our struggle to restore the water system in recent past. The media, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly observed. I am overwhelmingly joyful to be home today and immensely grateful to welcome each one of you to this historic occasion as we commission the Anyako-Konu and Seva water system. Torgbi Chairman, it is historic because the sad story of the Anyako-Konu water system lingers for over 20 years. A story that had brought untold hardship to our people and saw the whole community struggling for anything liquid as a substitute for potable water. The socio-economic life of the community completely shut down, forcing several small-scale businesses to relocate elsewhere. The only senior high school in the community had to be closed down from time to time due to unavailability of water. It got to a point that teachers, nurses, and other workers no longer accept posting to the community. Those who did had to live in Abo or Heluvi because of water. Everything else about the town had begun to fail. The chief and opinion leaders did everything possible to restore the system, but to no avail. We cry out to the central government, especially in the last 8 years, but we were bluntly ignored. Torgbi Chairman, During the 2024 election, myself and my MP led the Keta constituency executives to campaign across the length and breadth of the Keta constituency. Knowing the track record of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama and believing in his charisma, we made bold promises, the hope of the masses at the grassroots. Wherever we went, we asked the people to vote massively for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for accelerated development of the area. In Anyako, I personally told my people that President John Dramani Mahama is the answer to our water crisis. Ladies and gentlemen, today, we are not only here to fulfill a campaign promise, but also to reaffirm government's commitment to the resetting agenda and good governance. A governance that positively impacts the lives of the citizens is no doubt a good governance. Torgbi Chairman, Anyako-Konu and Seva communities are eternally grateful to the President, the Sector Minister, the CEO, and all those who contributed in any way to make this project a success. Torgbi Chairman, on this joyous note, I humbly welcome you all to this great event. Please relax and enjoy the pure lagoon breeze and the spectacular cultural display from our people. If you care for any of our powerful delicacies like abobitadi, bovilolo, kalami, and wokple, and all others, please don't hesitate to contact me. I am always at your service. Thank you all for coming. God bless you all.
Sawapa mayila na Keta amachanguto bubuto kwami jijoli gaba ikaba wabana pa badashi akona dime
Pastor ga o manyi bana mi ndie egba nyimon kugafu dokumejo ma globe be dakpana Yehowa banya amala ko keka agba osumi Anyako-Konu and Seva okuchi le mi pa chacha o ma pa nyu ba ye yenglo gban mi do fun ga ka achinya yima mi antomi ada seyira yenu jeji nye water minister mi igbo be nyako chikoga yin kabel muna epa nyu so ma mi o ba yo mi be yoku bo hu na ni la Anyako to bo hu la de cha ba ma e chi adoma ta ele chacham ye ple MC ye ma ye ele chama de chacham ye ba mi ba Anyako gbo ma gbo yi na mi ba ne be da ko na president Mahama Obije kakari je le mi chi ba e chi Anyako ba be Anyaglo ne mi gbo ba ata anye jijo gana ba egba Anyako Seva Konu oku echi dape na president Mahama ba mtepola onye eba ma tumo nkoko dape na ya ba White House minister ba cha go na ba parliament abi mo no furam ne le ke go ba abojiri la ba ma fal question na go ba no nya bojiri yo cha o egba ma furam ra funi buta e ko ma ba ba nya furara to yo to kaka agaji ge ala ba te faru ga ye chimani dama ga fo de ga akpana o yo do ba tumo nkoko dape na regional minister ba ko former ni Dakaraji afudan ni akpana o ya yo do maga to akpa gbogbo eyina mi anto mi afo Vincent Bagwenu alaba yele adoma pa tade alaba yo nya duma hiye eybe ba yekuku bubu abama aba awo yonto yode yechoro lama eyi una achieva Anyako duma agba lichumo go pa badan mo ko tan ba duma bi won tabo nya akpani ma wona yire e ata machumo ko akpadam nawo ba agba nyo NDC to anya mi gboro evam e ata mara kama ga bubu enye ogbon mi la mama vago ma jijo mi ga mi anko sege do nyu vovovo o ga gbona apena mi ma no yira mi
mi da kwana mi abempi Ghana Broadcasting Corporation no chichi wo alamia to me Jubilee Radio wo alamia to me okay near Adakwana Avalon News, near Adina Walker today, Kata Vibes,
Anyako TV, Anyako TV, Alafia.
Oh, Anyako TV, Akuna Angloba, Anyako TV,
Alafia. Papa Radio to Adekoyo, Miabatama Mitahati, Opa Mihi, Nabano,
Parliament TV. Oh, Kata Olavia to me. Oh, Kata Olavia, Akpa bi opogawi eva. And I never pogawi eva. Hebanya nochi. Susuyata, Hebanya iwanaji kaba. Da susuyata majiba nya akbada munya. Na nya aho ado mega na community water and sanitation agency toba wa ava anak badashi tokemi lamdo mi fwashi bane wa we no tada na adoya ba wo ba fi agoji mia aho miafo kwa gbanu ba wa anami badashi miafo bubuto Vincent kwa gbanu ikenanya domaga na community water and sanitation apana no didimne
agona miakata mielinua oh, but you dem fear o magleba nyako view manya. Nyako view manya hamanya, nyama to nyako. Nyako to amachi fiata. Macho nyako. Tana mi nyako to dama mi adanya hafia na ma. I have been involved in the struggle to get water for this community for well over 15-16 years. Wow. And today I want to pay tribute to our chiefs, especially Torgbi Badu IV, who played key role. The late Torgbi Badu IV, because as a paramount chief, he always walked every time to the ministry to look for water for Anyako-Seva water. And I feel very fulfilled today that even though he's not with us today, we are able to fulfill one of the dreams that he strongly worked for. And I also want to thank many leaders who comes from this place. The late Ambassador Anaglate was one person who struggled with Torgbi, and thankfully some are still alive. Chris Akume, Larry Jagal, Miagofia, Ambassador Chega, Charles Chega, who was the Director General of Ghana Education Service. I think, please stand up, let's acknowledge you. There are several people. The good thing, okay. The very good thing about Anyako, but we are proud to say we are from Anyako. Yet Anushanu na bi Anyako vile share vinyo masa miada boga kana bia we fike miecho obe yocho Anyako. Every Anyako person is proud of Anyako. And so I just feel fulfilled. Since your minister Lafia is going to speak to you, I just also want to thank Madak Bemanyagblena contractor. Your contractor Bemajibano or Doyana Mafia. Engineers over a door 8 months. Kaka contractor was door in 4 months. In Ami Kwashikolini. Azakla Kali Azama Mayone Garoma Gavieva. Echiari Nyelejia. Leke Fike Miedo. And he has not disappointed me, and I'm grateful to him. Say fast. Akpalu. Chonemia Dakpano. Yes. But there are obstacles. Yeah, me the Ghana Water, but no handover facility, and I mean, Tafaro, because over 20 years, Anusianu Blanc, we needed to do new lines. We needed to do everything new. Tamieba reconstruction. Yemieva fear. We had opposition, people who were not interested in helping us. There was one person, I got so angry, I wanted to even get the police to arrest that person. Because we are just taking over a government asset. Community water is a government agency. So there should be no question about ownership of land or whatever. Madakuku Shakunami, Nandi Simala Jadio, Volta Makona development. Tana NDC Vas Jadio or her development there. We should not be the impediment. We should not. Madakuku Shakunami, Mio Clinic Ema. Nchoma Vafia, MC Agblena, your Minister for Health, he's prepared to upgrade it to a polytechnic status. Namake Oyo, Abba Amo, Yamayo, Minister for Road. Abba Amokra, you almost awarded it on contract. About to serve. It is our responsibility to ensure that Miakpara Duana develop. Tanoko development project va. We should not be the people that should draw the development away. Marakumi Sanyanya Goma. Nanamake engineer so Oba or stamp pipe that Faro or Vegetor Lashigbi Fair Nyan Tomacho. Oba Yomala Logara Tafagaro. Oba Sabita Flache, the Faro. Omega or stamp pipe video. Vonyonu play the Vignonu view, always chief upam. Kaka Miga Dujana Akona Vemio. Madakuku, this is just phase 1 of the project. Fifi Lafia, from June to December, Miechi Hega Aimashama Fama, Tafeama, Viama. Every household will get pipe running in his or her house. Stamp pipe is just a temporary measure. But miafla token na miavajechi. Gaka from June, between June and December, will extend water to every home in Anyako-Konu and Seva. Just to fulfill the statement made by our mother, the Millennium Development Goal. Ebe China yema shama ofama. Tanichi ahagana me shama madakuku. Mikpere dola unchi. Contract agblena jinana. Ebe ne yo iko konua. Oda nyono do oda anu yoduna. Me shama jijo. Ta akpana konu to. Akpana savato. Premier nyonu eko danu na contractor nanema ha dovana dumema. For there is a history. There is a history about Anyako Water. Anu etai Ghana Water wo do gola duyama since around 2004. Wo anu ejoinya be for dollar, Ghana Water staff were beaten and driven out of this town. And for over 20 years, we've been suffering from it. I'm a government appointee, yes. Let's not turn the process, let's not turn them into a punching bag so that we can get the benefit of whatever we are entitled to benefit from. Mada akpana miakata miawewa doga.
Akpa mia adakpana miafo.
Banami. Miaho Bedona Macho, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, Blevota Regional Coordinating Council, Avena Mikata. Agbanu itepekpo mi lafia ejacho. Anyakpo ye ajojina mikata be Anyako-Konu Seva Akpochi Everglow Everglow alabe miekpefu chi echifu atepejiji ta fonya glebe yatepe NDC ye no jima ado ejidudu ma afi miaba muganuto atekpo ngoyi yatepe egba ngoyi o vavam alegbegbe ye ngbe yo kata miedo ha miewo omde oji le chinya ogome le monya ogome le sukunya ogome kple bubuawo ta miapa kodada menye jodzro evidem ke nu deka ike fonya tochie medze ma te gbededzie nya ngo ido gedoa anyigba miehiana miawodo kaka anyigba nya ole miapa muganu to ame enye nu iva fievodom ta to gbawa miapa kodada ovazu achikuchechi ye wodi egegem ha nabe age aja anyigba reji na miakpo vide chomako anyigba be awo ye to enya mei ha ta awebe na mi ma to tenu yawa afudege na miapa ngoyi amuganu tome President Mahama ele klalo be yatu amuganu to na wa yingo ta meje ma se monu popo ada pe na mi Torgbi Badu ble epopoma be wo dasi anyigba hu henanu ya echia kpo mi lafia mi be tie nya gbe manya tepe a ta mi echi nya glon ko mi agbe nya glon ko mi echi nya glon echi le vevie na mia megbeto poma alabe mia nglo mi nya chi panu vanyenye mia hwao mi nya chi panu vanyenye ta na chi malio na noa o malio ta fra chi kafra le mia denyi gbajia na majro jewa afi mi alogbego hanu ke wana ona chi amajro na hochia afi mi alogbe aro mi gawo mfifia na mawa ta na chi nyi maliode mi ata ho majro anyoa ke Anyako-Konu and Seva fifia mi ata ho majro de eta majro kata va mi agbogba mi ho onye nu de kaha le de konu me le subo me le de konu subo ma egba opochiri lafia jefe echi podia le de konu me ta fra chi kafra to gba ba anyigba ye mo kochi ado mi ekpo anyigba mba anyigba podi ha menye chire chi ado opo na adanyi o alaba chi ananye chi zozre echi nwi ka magbeto atanu afi wata akwa pochi danye ta chi mala mi ahwanu to mode de konu pakpama mi atawe wanyo a ta haya awuchi aji ye nyaba la mia mosilemio agba mienu blama aha Ramadan period le mia ba subo ma mia yina mia subo na ji ato afi ezadona afi na ire ala nkuma alabana no jaje machi zanga na la makwera la Kristo to gbo ha mia Kristo to gbo a oba le bo wa gbugbo wa ji afi na ida ma wa gbode gbugbo ji a enye bo de chieta no e chire share ko da tanama makwera de ta echi fanu vanyenya awu nu ipom bia lafia ye agba echi ahanu de shia de cover echi a jaje nyenya agba Anyako National Sanitation Day akove na mieba miapanu to na no jaje a miechi zaga le sukuo me de viado chi amagbe afi na de school elabe o bokiti kogado ta ayi chi jifa bukekeke afi agbo aba pema afi ayi de suku ta na chi mali o de vio pa gban sosrongo ha asesena ta ayi chi ava awo gebe de vio fifia oba phase 1 enye a phase 2 ayi gara machia ma pema na de vio nya huchi aleko kaka alaba mi anonu vivi ade kan ko no chi a maintain me echi akava fia ha wa mo hoga mado yiga ba no mita hlam ano ega homde mona do amawa mona do odu amawa na ye ba pipe ade gba la fia de o ma plumber yo gebe plumber never no va wodo a na made be a hechi da pama o plumber jiga o mason jiga ta echi aka His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama clear ministry government ya kovia anu gade ola maika adevinami miapa kuhideka la muganu ma enye chinya ta egba President Mahama miakpo dejeshie manya mi omuganu to madedeko oba duko katama ta jirudu adui to district assemblies common fund iko na nam assembly so be wa de boho na modi opala enye boho omawo la kwere kama me kwera de ta assembly o boho so dem kakete pado a boho manyonalio te pado no di ha echi amanyo ita azalo ita agba alabami adakpena mau ta the regional coordinating council fanko wa mienya ba agba ha aga dora le biaji ye nanya ba President Mahama atenwe na nyakoto awe na konuto awe na sevato a ka agbozuma ate awe na mi Joje ate awe na mi akachi ate awe na mi ate awe na miaba muganu to akata ye ewo ge ha alabe dowola onye akpena mi.
Torgbi Chairman, the Honorable Volta Regional Minister, the Chiefs and Queen Mothers of Anyako-Konu and Seva, and the entire traditional area, Honorable Member of Parliament, Honorable MP, now I'm sure I'll have peace. You won't be calling me about water again. Municipal Chief Executives, Honorable Assembly Members, Board Chair of Community Water and Sanitation Agency, the hard-working Chief Executive of the Community Water and Sanitation Agency, Honorable Vincent Senam Kwagben, my boss, lawyer Larry Kwesi Chiage, my big brother Koku Anilo, officials from the Ministry of Works, Anyako-Konu and Seva, the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with deep humility and a deep sense of duty that I stand here on behalf of His Excellency, the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, to commission the newly completed Anyako-Konu and Seva Water Project. Less than 5 months ago, precisely on 29th October 2025, the construction of this strategic water supply system commenced, signaling government's commitment to improve health, restore dignity, and sustainable development through the development of an efficient water supply system for communities. Today, we gathered here to witness its commissioning, marking a significant milestone in our resolve to ensure access to clean and safe water for every citizen, which is a fundamental human right. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today, thanks to the commitment of the government of HE, the President John Dramani, that is more than just infrastructure. We are witnessing a facility that is more than just infrastructure. It represents hope, progress, and empowerment. This facility includes a beautifully constructed and fully fenced pump house with a well-gravelled yard, installation of one high-capacity hybrid submersible pump, complete with its hydraulic unit, a modern, safe, portable water treatment unit, extension of the national electricity grid to the borehole site, laying of 3.6 kilometers of transmission pipelines, full rehabilitation of the existing 60 cubic meter concrete reservoir and the 100 cubic meter fiberglass tank, construction of a 12.6 kilometers of distribution network of varying diameters, 15 modern standpipes fitted with smart tap technology for efficient and accountable water dispensing, rehabilitation of the Water Management Office, installation of a 14.8 kilowatt solar farm hybrid power system with an 11 kilowatt hybrid controller to ensure energy security and lower operational costs. I'm sure we should have a hand of applause for that. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you can all attest that this is not an ordinary borehole project. This is a complete, integrated, sustainable water supply system designed to deliver clean water directly to your doorsteps and standpipes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This project will bring many benefits: reducing waterborne diseases, providing reliable water for households, schools, and clinics, and freeing up time for women and children who typically bear the burden of fetching water from distant sources. This project is a living testimony of the Big Push agenda of President Mahama's government. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, under the Big Push agenda, government is pushing a deliberate and strategic approach to deliver the single largest and most coordinated infrastructure investment that Ghana has ever seen in decades. This comprehensive initiative, representing an investment of over $10 billion across critical sectors such as roads, energy, ports, health, education, agriculture, and water, is driving transformative change nationwide. In the water sector in particular, the Big Push Water Infrastructure Initiative will reshape the water supply landscape, ensuring that communities across Ghana enjoy reliable and sustainable access to safe water. This is how we build the Ghana we want. A Ghana where water is no longer a luxury, but a basic human right that is effectively delivered, improving quality of life and laying a strong foundation for sustained national growth and development. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Our experiences have taught us valuable lessons. In the past, many water projects in rural areas of Ghana failed within just 2 or 3 years. These failures were largely due to inadequate management, lack of technical expertise, and lack of proper technical financial accountability. Recognizing these challenges, government has taken decisive action to reform the rural water sector to address the root causes of previous failures and ensure long-term improvement in rural water service delivery. One of such reforms, which the ministry is pursuing, seeks to enhance the mandate of the Community Water and Sanitation Agency to be responsible for directly managing publicly funded water facilities in rural, small towns, and peri-urban communities, as well as provide backstopping support to metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies in managing point water systems. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the smart taps you see at the 15 standpipes are part of the reform initiatives. These smart taps have been installed to ensure accountability, minimize water waste, and help ensure that sufficient revenue is generated to sustain the system for generations to come. In the same vein, the adoption of a solar hybrid power system represents a strategic measure aimed at optimizing operations through ensuring energy efficiency, reducing operational and fuel costs, and enhancing environmental sustainability. The impact of these reforms is already visible in the pilot districts, where water systems that previously experienced regular breakdowns are now operating reliably over extended periods. This level of consistent performance sets a new benchmark for rural water service delivery throughout the country. My dear people of Anyako-Konu and Seva, this water project now belongs to you. It is your asset, and its success depends on the care and stewardship of this community. I urge you to protect and safeguard its operation for the benefit of all and sundry. To ensure the long-term sustainability and efficiency of the water system, I call on every member of the community to play their part in the following ways. 1, do not tamper with the pipelines or standpipes. Any interference can cause damage, disrupt supply, and result in costly repairs that affect everyone. 2, pay your water bills promptly. These contributions keep the pumps running and the treatment plant functioning, ensuring that safe water continues to flow throughout our communities. 3, report any leaks or faults immediately to the management team. Prompt reporting allows quick repairs and prevents water loss, preserving the system for everyone's benefit. 4, ensure proper handling and storage of the water to ensure quality is not compromised at the point of use. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity at this moment to extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who in diverse ways played a vital role in making this water project a reality. My sincere thanks go to the board, management and staff of the Community Water and Sanitation Agency for their unwavering commitment, professionalism, and the remarkable speed with which they executed this important initiative. Their dedication has been instrumental in ensuring the successful delivery of the project. I also acknowledge the outstanding efforts of the contractor and the consultant. Through your hard work and expertise, you have brought pride to us all. Our traditional leaders also deserve special recognition for their generosity in releasing land, mobilizing support within the community, and addressing challenges that arose swiftly and effectively. Your leadership and commitment are duly recognized. Finally, the people of Anyako, Konu, and Seva, I express my deepest appreciation for your patience and understanding throughout the construction process. Your cooperation and support have been invaluable, and together we have achieved something truly significant for our community. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on this note and on behalf of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, I have the singular honor to declare the Anyako-Konu and Seva Water Project duly commissioned. Mighty God continue to bless the people of this great traditional area. May God bless the Volta region and our dear country, Ghana. I thank you for your attention.
Badama, for time, young watcher, ta Nanetai, Mawebe, Mava, Maganya Felia blogger, Yajrema, Ba Anyako, Ba Kari Naga Clan, Manya Vota du Gomoko, Heduko Kata, Abale Nutsana, Apato, Oyarana Anyako-Konu and Seva, Echinanya Agbechi. No Numa, Amajunava, Onechu, Amajunava, Onechu, so Ghana, so Fishafi. Amen.